Hi and welcome. My name is Relitza Spasova. I am a now published author, podcast host, life alchemist, and a transformation partner in healthcare. Today, we're talking about our upcoming book, Beyond Coincidence. I'm here with my co author, Nancy Lee Bentley, the gutsy lady. It's so good to be with you today.
Good to be here, Relitza. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. I would love to know, why did you join this book?
Oh, wow. As soon as I heard about this book, Beyond Coincidence, I went, I have to be in that. I was like, I just knew because the work that I've been doing as a food and holistic expert, doing everything with food, as I say, I I am a holistic nourishment expert, speaker and author, mentor, but I have done just about everything imaginable that you can do with food in my 50 plus years of career and professional and life. Anyway, so it it's been a process.
Beautiful. And so what exactly do you do? Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I have been doing a lot. I've been cooking since I started cooking in the sandbox making mud pies at age 5. I've been doing everything you can do with food, including even recently here doing a lot of private chef work, education classes. I'm really moving more into a higher level of what food and nourishment is about and the whole I'll call it the wheelhouse or the web of life that I call the food circle. But it's a journey and a process. So, what I've been doing is working on educating people more and giving them holistic approaches, starting with food, with your gut health, with your mental health, your mental, your emotional, your and yes, woo woo, your spiritual, because it's all connected. Uh, Working with people to help them to find their own way, listen within, find the path that they're on and what's the best for them. We're experts. We know really what what the best way to eat and the choices, but we're not often listening.
That's right. That's right. And I love that you bring the perspective of food, because I've talked to a lot of the other co-authors, and no one takes the perspective of nutrition. And it's so, so, so important. And when I think about synchronicity, it's definitely not where my mind goes. So, what is your chapter about?
Yeah, that's right. I know it's not a like, oh wow, yeah. What's synchronicity got to do with food? Well, you know, as I say, when we talk about that word synchronicity, it's like, oh, that stuff that you just can't make up, right? Those stories and things that happen to you that are out of the blue and not logical, but yet they happen and like whatever. Perfect parking spots opening up or phone calls where people are calling you when they're calling that. I mean, I've had so many of these stories in my life that I have really had a challenge to pick out the ones because there have just been amazing stories. So, the thing is that I use and allergy and food analogy, food metaphors because there are many lessons, and food is part of the whole web of life. It is common to all of us, and it is connected. And as it shows us that everything is connected, particularly the gastrointestinal tract or the gut, as we say, the ringmaster of our of our system. But what we are, what we eat, and we eat what we are.
Mhm.
It's true. But there is a huge connection with this this topic that has been happening to me and showing that there's connectivity everywhere. I did when I after I wrote the Truly Cultured book about cultured foods and probiotics and all that, I realized, oh my gosh, everything is connected, and the gut and the microbiome, our ecology, our inner ecology, which mirrors our outer ecology, is showing us that everything is connected.
That's
Everything's
right.
connected in 3Ds. It's showing us. A lot of us study spiritual things or diets or whatever. We're trying to find our way, but the message is there and it's in 3D, and the messages are within us. And that's something that we are the experts, and we can listen if we can listen to what's happening. Our bodies will tell us what we need, and our bodies will give us, they have the wisdom already, plus the other parts of us. If we can have enough of a pause, we can notice these things that are going on, because they're probably happening, but you might be dismissing them like, oh, that's just a coincidence. Blah, blah, blah.
That's right. That's right. So what is your intention for the reader when they read your chapter?
Well, my real goal is about connection. Okay. And I see so much disconnect. That is one of the common things that is going on in our world. We're disconnected from ourselves, from our old bodies. We don't even know what to eat. We're disconnected from each other. We're texting. We're not communicating. We're not connecting. We're so disconnected from even our whole selves. That's another part of this soil to spirit bridge that I say. It's all connected, but connecting with each other and connecting around food and nourishment in community. It's not rocket science. This is how we got together in community in the beginning, right? We need to get more directly connected back. And I'm saying that the food, its metaphors, its wisdom can give us a map, a roadmap, and a guidance for how we can know what is the best way to feed and nourish ourselves and move from, as I say, just about me, move from me to we, and how we can connect and expand and embrace all of it, so that, because it's all one, and we don't see that necessarily, but food can help us to find our way and reconnect with who we really are, actually.
Oh, beautiful. And each other and the web and life.
Yeah, I
And
mean, it's all
start to live
connected.
in that flow. Yes.
Like I say, I keep
Love
saying,
it.
it's not rocket science, people. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand this, but you've got to listen. You got to take a break, pause, give yourself a break, relax, because you can't even digest food unless you are in rest and digest mode, which is the other part of your nervous system, not the I need to get this done, the driving part of you, right? So we have to have a balance there.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Be sure to grab your book on launch date, which is May 30th. It's coming right up around the corner. And Nancy, if you could summarize your impact in one sentence for our audience, what would that be?
You know what? Again, I sound like a broken record, but you know what? There are no accidents. Everything is connected. Okay. And so we just have to stop, smell the roses, and notice, right? And listen. And remember that the secret ingredient is always love.
I love that. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for contributing to this amazing book. And I can't wait to read your chapter.
Likewise, my dear. Thank you so much.